Alright, so we have a PBAL Week 3 team a little before the match. Today we are going up against the Virginia Victinis, coached by Ragged Mike. And if you remember, we fought Ragged Mike in WPF, but it was like a more meme-ish game because both of us were securing playoffs. This time around we have a fully competitive game, which of course is very exciting. Mike's team is super interesting and consists of Darkrai, Gholdengo, Terra Iron Leaves, Terra Vigavolt, Clodsire, Primarina, Cyclosart, Galarian Zapdos, and Hisuian Arcanine. Now, one of the main things we are pretty confident is going to come is actually going to be the Vigavolt, because our removal is literally Glamora, Maulspin, and Drifloon Defog, which kind of means our removal isn't great, and Sticker Whips can very easily go up. But Sticker Whips now isn't the biggest detriment to a team, but it is kind of annoying. It does force boots on a couple of mons that maybe want to run a different item. Another really scary mon is going to be the Galarian Zapdos. Galarian Zapdos is always a scary mon that you have to worry about, like fighting plus flying. It's just a really good offensive combo. We have come up with a somewhat decent strategy for winning this game, so I think we should just jump into the team to see what we have. First up, as you can see here, we have Kyogre, Sugetsu, also just known as Kyogre. The Greninja with Heavy Duty Boots, Protean, Ice Punch, Gunk Shot, Liquidation, Night Slash, 24 HP, 2v2 in attack, and 232 in speed with Adamant Nature. So yes, as you can see, we are running physical Greninja for this game. It's simply just because most of our opponents' mons that are good into Greninja, like defensively, are more special defensive mons. We're talking Clodsire, we're talking Primarina. Even Gholdengo probably will more likely run some speed def rather than physical defense, which means we are hoping to catch them a little bit off guard by being physical Gren. Now, as you can see, we have Protean with Heavy Duty Boots, which means we are probably more likely going to be a breaker this game. There could be an endgame win con scenario if we can get rid of something like a Darkrai, and it turns out the Galarian Zapdos is maybe choice banded and not choice scarfed, or it's not choiced at all. But mostly Greninja is here as a breaker to kind of help set up for our win con. A secondary breaker on the team is going to be Nozarachi de Tauros, making its debut. I've been wanting to bring Tauros for the first 2 games as well, but it's always been the 6th mon that we end up changing. This time around, I decided to stick around with it. Of course, we're going to be Life Orb, Sheer Force, Body Slam, Throat Chop, Sin Headbutt, and Close Combat. 32 in HP, 2v2 in attack, 12 in special defense, 212 in speed with Gel Nature. So, very standard, straightforward Tauros set. The really interesting part here is Throat Chop, which I didn't know before we started building with the Throat Chop, is Sheer Force boosted, which means we do actually do a lot of damage to Gholdengo. Just really excited about bringing it. If there's no webs, Tauros is going to be amazing because of its speed here. If there are webs, well, Tauros unfortunately will suffer quite a lot, and we just kind of hope it can break some of the more slow mons. Next up, we have Kasashini, the Gallade, rocking Heavy Duty Boots with Sharpness, Psycho Cut, 9 Slash, Second Sword, and Agility, 24 in HP, 2v2 in attack, 4 in defense, 228 in speed with an Adamant Nature. So, this is going to be a win con this week. We actually do really believe this Gallade can win. Just the combination of the dual stab move with Night Slash should hit the entirety of our opponent's team. We opted for a Terra Electric as a more defensive Terra this week, just because if we can get a situation where we can get a Gallade up, maybe set up on like a Vigavolt, maybe set on like even like a Gholdengo in some situations, we don't have to fear like a Thunder Wave or anything like that. It's more so for that rather than anything else. It's not defensively because it's strong into the specific typing. It does help create like a 50-50 scenario against the potential Galarian Zapdos, because like if we go for Electric and he clicks Brave Bird, then we will live. If he goes for Fighting Move but we don't Terra, we'll also live. So it's kind of interesting in that regard too. There could have been an argument for being like maybe a Terra Psychic again, just because Psycho Cut is really strong, or even Terra Dark just to boost that Night Slash. But realistically, Gallade is here to win, so having a better typing that can help with the setup is probably more important. Next up, we have Zenbon Zagaraga de Glamora with Light Clay, Toxic Debris, Power Gem, Earth Power, Reflect, and Light Screen. 176 in defense, 92 in special attack, 240 in speed with Timid Nature. So this is going to be elite Glamora, but it's elite Glamora without hazards. I know, sounds super weird. Out of the entirety of our team that gets dual screens, it's pretty much only Glamora and then Gallade and Gardevoir. And Gallade, of course, is the win con, and we didn't feel like Gardevoir had the best matchup here. So we went for our Glamora because partially the speed tier. Glamora being faster than Gholdengo is pretty important here. Being able to set up potential screens on a Gholdengo if we need to is really nice. I opted to go for Power Gem plus Earth Power because if Gholdengo is like a an Air Balloon, I want to be able to potentially hit it. Like I thought about running Mortal Spin to get rid of hazards, but if a Mortal Spin Earth Power, then an Air Balloon Gholdengo walls me anyways. It wouldn't really matter in that regard. So we opted to go for this instead, hoping it would be a little bit better. But yeah, it's dual screens to get them up immediately, come in with some of our setup options, come in with some of our breakers, just try to break it. Like we're kind of playing a little bit of a hyper offense team, and it's going to be without hazards as well, so I'm pretty interested to see how it's going to go. Speaking of setup mons, here we have Zangetsu, the Iron Hands, Rocky Helmet, Quirk Dive, Earthquake, Drain Punch, Thunder Punch, and Sword Stance. 56 in HP, 72 in attack, 252 in defense, 128 in special defense with an impish nature. This is both kind of a Galarian Zapdos check, so we can take 2 banded close combats or Brave Birds from the Galarian Zapdos. We have Rocky Helmet for that same purpose, but more than likely this is going to be an early game setup breaker. If I really think Galarian Zapdos is a massive issue, keeping this guy around can be pretty important, but we're really expecting the Clodsire to be Water Absorb for Greninja, meaning set up Sword Stance on Iron Hands can be really nice to just break through. And honestly, this thing should be able to potentially trade 2 for 1. Our 128 in SPDEF makes it so we guarantee live a non-specs Primarina hit, which means we can then OHKO it back with a Thunder Punch. And if I can trade that 1 for 1 or even 2 for 1 because maybe Hands has already killed something beforehand, that is very, very nice. And last, we have Minazuki Digihizun Gujo with Trouble Berry, Shell Armor, Earthquake, Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon, Flamethrower, 248 in HP, 44 in defense, 136 in special attack, 80 in special defense with a quiet nature. So running like a kind of bulky offensive Gudra here, because again, the team is a little bit of higher offense. Have the Trouble Berry to take a potential Focus Blast from a Darkrai, Focus Blast from a Gholdengo, or even a close combat from Zapdos. Of course, it's only one of all those moves, and clap back with a lot of damage. Really hoping this Gudra can just kind of be bulky and sit there for a bit, get a lot of chip on different mons, and that's kind of the main issue, the main aspect of Gudra this week. So yeah, that's going to be it for the PBAL Week 3 Team Builder. As always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment for the team builder, and subscribe to the channel for any future videos. I'm now heading into battle, so see you in just a little bit. Alright, so we have for PBAL Week 3, we're going up against Ragged Mike, who we already know is an amazing battler. We faced him a few times, I believe. I've also like watched him play a few times in some odd leagues and whatnot, and I know he's very, very skilled. So I'm really kind of like nervous about this battle, but I did go in with this with prep. I think is a little bit different than what I would typically do, but it's going to be interesting. We're going with like screens, kind of hyper offense-ish with a Wincon Gallade. You know I love my Gallade, so I'll always take that. But he brought Darkrai, Gholdengo, Terra Bigable, which is Terra Steel, which is interesting. I'm not that scared of Terra Steel, like double fighting types, Tauros has close combat, so I'm pretty okay with it. Then Clodsire, Primarina, and Zapdos. Close to what I expected. I did expect the Terra Leaves. Also, the team is, of course, there on the screen. I did expect the Leaf to be the Terra Captain. But, so we'll see. Like, maybe if he's like an offensive, like, Specs Vigavolt, that could be kind of scary, maybe. But then I don't know why you would, if you're offensive like that, you would be Steel, though. I feel like you would be something to hit the Gudra with. But yeah, good luck and fun to Mike. Then, yeah, so he's just gonna get his webs up immediately. Which is like more or less what I expected him to do, I'm gonna be honest. Cause like my removal is not great. Now he's 100% also gonna Terra, I think, immediately. Just because if he Terras into Steel, I can't really hit him with Power Gem. Like I can only hit him with Power Gem, like I can't Earth Power him, right? And then he resists, so I definitely think he will Terra here. I still think I probably just get my screens up if I'm being completely honest. Yeah. I'm just gonna get the light screen up. I mean, Power Gem still does, I know, if he's not like super bulky, Power Gem just does a little chunk. And like, Glamora wasn't meant to be here for like a long time in any way. And if I get screen up here, I should live a Flash Cannon, even if he clicks that. I guess he could be Specs again, but I doubt it's Specs. Get a light screen up. He might have just thought I was gonna go for Hazards. I'm assuming this is, yeah, I was about to say, I'm assuming this is red, 100%. So I'm assuming this also is actually maybe like partially his spin blocker in a sense. I'll reflect and then I don't know, part of me want to go hot hands after this low-key. Like I'm not even, because like with screens up we don't take a lot. And he struggles, he really struggles with breaking my hands, honestly. Mud shot. I was about to say that's fine, I think. Okay, -1 speed. Are we slower than this? We have okay speed in this, like pretty okay. He would have to be timid based on the mud shot damage. Can I tell anything? These webs and mud shot. I'm at 145, which means it did 53, which could tell me he's timid. Yeah, that could tell me he's timid. I'm thinking, is there any reason to let Glamora go down? Like, can I save it and then maybe get screenshots later? Just quickly going over what would be the play here. If we go hands, how much does hands take from... I mean, it doesn't take that much, and I get a pretty free, like, hit off. He doesn't have a good switch to hands, honestly. Is it worth? Like, I lose a little bit of what I would say a Zapdos check. Could go Tauros. I'm gonna go hands. I think preserving Glamora might be kind of worth it. Now, he could very well Volt Switch here, but that would mean he has Volt Switch Mud Shot. And I'm assuming like Thunderbolt maybe? Webs is fine. So actually, even if he Mud Shots me, that's kind of funny. I'll be -2. So he did Volt Switch. Okay. Yeah, kind of wish that maybe I stayed in there. Because like now he gets repositioning into what I'm assuming is maybe Primarina. But then again, like I have my screens up. Do I care that much about that? Like I could just hit it like extremely hard here. If I'm being honest, we have decent Spit F hands. Again, it does whittle us down for Gyarados, which is something I have to worry about. We have boots on both Gallade and Greninja, which are 2 of the offensive mons to carry. Now Tauros is going to be an interesting play now because he's going to be kind of difficult to bring in on some mons. Blueberry to Gourmet. Ooh, okay, the Clodsire, interesting. Are you gonna Hazard Stack me or are you gonna Toxic me? I want a Sword Stance and then EQ to then confirm whether or not he is, like Loki, I want to EQ Sword Stance to confirm whether he's unaware or not. Now, if he's Curse unaware right now, that's a really annoying set for my team to deal with, I just realized. But I am gonna do this. So he spikes, and he's faster than me. That's kind of funny, I won't lie. That's a little bit funny. Yeah, wait, that means he has speed in this. Like, he has some speed in this. Like, otherwise he could not be faster. That's kind of really... He actually has a lot of speed. He probably has like 60, which is enough to creep. I mean, I EQ here, I think, always. If he lives, that means he's unaware. Which is like, that's just kind of the... Like, I know he's Hazard Stack me, which is a little bit annoying. Like, in the long run. Do you go Gyarados here? Is that what you do? Do you go Vikavolt? You go... I guess you go Vikavolt, yeah. I mean, I just Drain Punch, I guess. Like, you can pivot around all you want. Levitate, that's fine. I'm just gonna Drain Punch here, I think. He could very much Volt Switch into Gholdengo, but... how many screen turns are left? 3 of... Yeah, so even if he does that, I think I'm fine. I'm Drain Punching here. Volt Switch, yeah, no, he's going Gholdengo. I guess I should have played a little bit better, maybe. Like, I should have... he can go Clodsire too. I guess I could have, like, because I knew he was going to Volt Switch here. He's going to pivot around to get the screens away. Which, like, it makes sense, but... Blueberry to go, yeah, so it is the, But I mean, I still get to see the damage on this Clodsire, I guess. A little bit to see if it's unaware or not. Yeah, that's definitely not unaware. Holy hell. That is not unaware at all. Water Absorb, yeah. Yeah, and he has like no defense in it as well. So it's also special, which does help our Gren, because Gren is physical in this game. I kind of want to just Drain Punch again, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to just Drain Punch again. Unlike the prediction. But even then, like a 2-hit KO from here. Like, he's stalling out screens, which is fine. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, no, so his strat definitely seems to be revolving around webs a lot. Because, like, he's spec prep my mons being -1. So, yeah. Because, like, again, this Clodsire was faster than my own hand, and I'm only -1. I think Drain Punch here for the neutral is fine. Like, it hits everything for decent damage no matter what. Plus, I get the health back. Like, the worst case scenario is maybe probably if he's Toxic. That would be a little bit annoying. I won't lie. Spikes. He gets up those second layer of spikes. Should have gone for the Earthquake then. He's literally just going for like literally just going for as much hazard stacking as possible. I mean, I just drain. Yeah, if you have recovery, I think it's a throw to like Drain Punch. I will EQ. I'll EQ. He probably gets the third layer up here, which like this definitely does make me wish I had Mortal Spin on Glamora, because like I could have maybe conjured up a way that I could still have Mortal Spin even with Gholdengo around. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I think after this, I think this might be the last turn of Light Screen, which is a little annoying. Like, I'm not gonna... It is what it is. With no Light Screen, it's if it's not Spec Sprint, we still takes a hit. But I would be sacking my hands, though. Which is... I mean, sacking hands for Clodsire and Prim might not be the worst, because that's both a Gren's main mons it can't deal with. But that would also make me really annoyed that I decided not to go with Battle Bond, because then Battle Bond would have looked pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so 3 layers of spikes and webs. So I mean, and I'm playing with that the entire game. So it's really bad for my defensive checks, but my this is basically an offensive game for me. It has to be. I have no other way of playing this now. Yeah, like I knew the hazards were gonna be kind of annoying. I should have maybe clicked the, but even if I clicked Earthquake on that last turn, he still would have gotten 2 layers. I mean, but 2 layers I guess is better than 3. It is what it is. I definitely regret a little not having Mortal Spin now. Like I think I should have maybe revolved some of the game plan around that. Maybe, so we are helmet on hand. We are helmet. I maybe should have just been boots on more mons, because it's not like Mike's knockoff mons are great. Like it's Gyarados, which has knockoff, but you don't realistically really click it that often. And it's like Darkrai, which again you don't click knockoff that often. So I'm assuming this has to be Primarina. There's no shot. Nothing else kills me, and I chunk. Like if it's not Primarina, I think I stay in no matter what. I'm gonna be honest. If it's Vigavolt, I think I might click Thunder Punch and a Volt Switch into Gholdengo. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really interested. Yeah, okay. I was like, there's no shot you're taking this long with Prim, right? Primarina. Okay, so here's like the thing I have to then think about is it worth here to potentially stay and scout what this Mon's item is, first of all? Because like if he kills me, I know he's boosting item in some form or fashion. I'm also now quickly gonna see because can he have sped crept this Prim to outspeed like, so Tauros, he would have to be timid to outspeed Tauros, which is good for me because then I can potentially just go Tauros after this. But I have to remember there's 3 layers of spikes. Alright. How do I want to do this? Do I believe I can beat the Gyarados if I let hands go? Gyarados becomes an issue. It becomes such an issue. But I don't want Goodra to take the hit, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna click the Thunder Punch, I think. It's might be a little bit of a bad thing throw, I don't know. Okay, so that's 100% like an... Okay, never mind, I don't know! Oh my god, you're kidding me! That really ruins it, that ruins it so much. That ruins it so much, because now I don't know if he specs or not. I have no way of knowing. Oh, that pissed me off. Fuck. I think I have to go Tauros, like no matter what. Just because like I want to preserve, like Gren had the Gong Shot, don't get me wrong. But I want to chip Tauros because he doesn't have boots, is gonna be less useful than the other mons. Oh, you're kidding me. That's so dumb. Yeah, stop the stick drift, please. Oh, that really annoys me that I can't tell now. I want to Loki, I want to send Headbutt because I don't necessarily need Tauros to kill here. I just need it to chip so I can see what kind of Prim this is. Plus, if I send Headbutt, it's more of a neutral into like a Gholdengo coming in. I don't want to throw chop. And because like, if Gholdengo comes in, I think I die to make it rain, and like it should be faster than me always. Yeah, I'm gonna send Headbutt. Like maybe I should have just Body Slammed. He stays in. He is fast. He's timid. Okay, so he's timid 100. Yeah, you know what? I would have left the fucking hit! Oh my god, that's so... Oh, that really pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, okay. Okay, you look to be offensive, which means Gonk should kill, so I just have to do that, honestly. Ugh. Man, that crit was so dumb, because even with all the hazard and everything, I still thought I was in like a pretty good position, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna click Gonk. Like if he specs, it still kills, but then I at least know it's specs, so I can kind of go off that. It's so it's the lack of info that really annoys me here. Cause like the only reason I'm not going Goodra is because I don't want Goodra to take damage, because I needed to kind of take on Darkrai a little bit in a sense. He could go Gholdengo here maybe, but if he does that, I feel like he's showcasing that he's Choice Scarf. Actually, he could go Vigavolt. Okay. I thought I missed for a second, I'm not gonna lie. fuck. I'll get this thing out, yeah. Now he knows we're like max physical. He knows this now. Oh, also I have to remember hands died. Oh, that was so annoying. I still think we can maybe do something here, but it's gonna be difficult. Bigger bolt. Okay, let me think. Low-key, I think I'm gonna stay in with Greninja here, get the damage, because I think Gallade wins. If I can get agility off, I think Gallade wins, because Darkrai dies to Second Sword, right? Let me look. Gallade. Yeah, Darkrai gets OHKO by Second Sword. Gholdengo does live, but I can take a hit from Gol. I'm Terra Electric, so you can't get parried. And Gallade and Zapdos dies to Psycho Cut, yeah. I'm taking this damage, actually. Like 100%. Get the chip here. Plus, I'm also poison type, so I don't think he even died to an electric move, if I'm being honest. And yeah, I figured he was gonna wall switch. 100%. Like, I actually 100% figured he was gonna wall switch on this turn. And if he goes Gyarados, he cannot. If he goes Gyarados, he cannot really lock into CC because I'm a poison type. Let me just poison. Where are you going through him? He does go through the dark right now. Okay, do I want to preserve Gren a little bit? If I let Gren go down, go Gallade, Terra Agility, he would have to be literally Hypnosis, I think, to really screw me over. I think it would have to be. I guess if he stays in and hits me, then Gholdengo probably does take me out afterwards. Is the issue? I could sack Glim here, but if he's Nasty Plot, that's actually if he's Nasty Plot, that's really bad. Do I let Gren go down here? How important do I feel like Gren is? Like Glim is definitely the least valuable member, but I don't want to risk the Nasty Plot. That's most of the issue. You know what? I'm gonna try and get damage. Play just Dark Pulses, okay. I mean, that's fine. I think I have to go Gallade here and just hope, go for it. So he's Life Orb, so okay, that's good to know. Maybe I could have gone Gudra there, but I actually think Gudra is close to getting 2-hit KO'd with all the hazards up. Yeah, so okay, so Dark Pulse does do a frick ton to Gallade though. What would be my Gholdengo would low-key be the best mon to try and set up on, so I'm just trying to figure out if Gudra is the switch here. Or if he goes like Vigavolt too. Or if he's locked into... No, yeah, if he's locked with Gyarados, it's maybe also pretty okay. Yeah, actually, I think I go Gudra. I think I have to force a situation where either Galarian, Zapdos, Gholdengo, Vigavolt, either of those three are the ones that take something out, so Gudra can then... Like, so Gudra can freely do whatever he wants. Not Gudra, Gallade, sorry. I am stumbling with my words. Okay, I wanna like kind of flash cannon on the middle. I mean, I want a flamethrower on the middle ground. I'm not gonna lie. Like on the Gholdengo coming and all the Vigavolt for whatever reason. If he's Focus Blast with my Trouble, I do take it pretty well. He could Dark Pulse as well. I think I Flamethrower. He could very well stay in. I don't think it's out of the question, if I'm being completely honest. I think I need a little bit to go my way, if I'm being honest. This is gonna be difficult. Because like the thing is, even if I... Okay, now that I know he can like raw Dark Pulse, the second Glim there was always the correct choice. So I'm in trouble. So he did stay in. That's actually kind of interesting that he did that. He's probably not valuing Darkrai that high then, if I'm being honest. It's 64 to... Yeah, no, so he kills with the next one. So maybe I misplayed a little bit, but Flamethrower, I should have just Draco, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I think... And maybe Gallade can still bring this back, but it's gonna require some stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna flash cannon now, because like if he miss, I kill him. I don't have a reason to lower my special attack because with Drago. Like I should die to this one. I shouldn't die to Dark Pulse though. I don't think so. I'm 139. Okay, Dark Pulse, the max roll for Dark Pulse has a chance to take me out. Like the max roll for Dark Pulse does. What's this? Yeah, the max roll... Actually, no, the max roll for Dark Pulse is 138, so I would live on 1, I guess. Which is something, I suppose. Something, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, he's probably contemplating if you should go like hard Gallade and Zapdos, I think. It's just so he doesn't risk the Focus Blast miss. Yeah, he does switch, I think so. I guess he could also go Vigavolt or Gold here. Yeah, so he goes Vigavolt. I mean, this is fine, because if he takes me out with this, I guess he could Agility, which would be kind of annoying. But it is what it is. I think no matter what, I click Flamethrower here. I do live. Living there might actually not be the best. Maybe I wanted him to kill me, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Because like setting up on Vigavolt would have been good. So I should have thought about that. But I was just like, my thought process was partially because I'm electric, like Terra Electric, he probably would have just mud-shot it on me, honestly. It's probably what he would have done, so that is what it is. Okay, I'm assuming if this could also still be Band of Gyarados, and Band of Gyarados might also just take it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I mean, whatever he locks himself into, I can like maybe profit off that. If it is choiced, is the thing. But I think, because he's also just mostly staying in with his Mons, so I think he's just gonna stay in the hit Gallade with whatever I try to set up with. Maybe I regret a little bit not going Glamora on the. He went. Oh, he goes back to Dark. Yeah, so he can click Dark Pulse. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I'll Flash Cannon. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I have no reason to preserve this. It died to spikes anyway. Alright. I mean, I have to go Gallade. There's no other. There's no other way. Do I Terra? What are you showing? He's showing Focus Blast, Dark Pulse. I don't believe this thing gets Thunder Wave. It does get Thunder Wave. I am tearing 100% then. Like, I'm just like, I don't think he has like any. Yeah. I have to just go for it. This could all be for naught because like his fucking Gholdengo can be Cold Berry and whatnot. It can be bulky, everything. So it's like, can't do much about it. I think he actually did show Psychic too, if I remember correctly. No, he Dark Pulsed my Greninja, so actually no, he didn't. That does so much. Agility, okay. I mean, we're in the endgame now. I have to crit the Gholdengo, I think, to win. That is the only way I win. Take a sword. They got this. I'm assuming actually with the way he's been holding Gholdengo back, I think actually this is a Cold Berry. Like I 100% think this is Cold Berry. I don't even think it's a question. I don't even think this is a question about being Cold Berry or not. Oh, it's actually Abloom, never mind. Okay, crit. Gallade, crit. Crit and you do it. Crit and you do it. There was Abloom, we did actually get that correct. Didn't crit. I'm very, very slight chance to let the Shadow Ball. Especially if he's not offensive. If he's not offensive, I should live actually. Oh, I don't. Nope. See, he's offensive. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I think the Prim. I low-key think the Prim did it. Like, I actually think the Prim just straight up. Yeah, wow, that was actually even if he's max special attack, I was at 126. That was a 50-50 roll that he got. No, okay, sorry, 68% chance for him to OHKO. So he had the benefit, like he had the better chance, but it wasn't guaranteed. And that's only if he's max special attack. So I'll have to ask him after. Like, I'll have to ask him after. That crit. So he can get a crit Moonblast, but I can get a crit Night Slash with the high crit move, you know? Okay. So, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. I mean, I brought it down to 2, which is not bad, but maybe preserving Gren would have been good in a sense. But I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think would have to be Bandit Gyarados. That's the only way that preserving Gren would have gotten me much. Because if he's Bandit Gyarados, I go into Gren, I click honestly, I probably click Liquidation just to not be like, just because it would be enough for Gholdengo, I think. And then he would have to go into Gyarados, and if he's banded, then I would have to see if Protean Liquidation / Ice Punch does the most. But GG to Mike's. It was a good battle. Like I knew he was going to bring the webs. I had a good inclination that he probably would bring spikes too. And I think I played fine around it, but I got a little bit unlucky. It is what it is. Yeah. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment with the battle, and subscribe to the channel for any future videos. And I'll head out. Peace, YouTube.